I'm Howard Barnes, Creative Lead of Rhino Interiors Group, and today I'm in East London at the Wild Ecology Centre in Barking Riverside. It's a fantastic project we've recently completed, beautiful building constructed to BREEAM excellent standard that incorporates the best of modern materials, Corten steel, stone gabions, exposed timber, etc. And today I'd like to show you around the interior. We're privileged to be part of the interior fit out, and I'd like to show you some of the pieces which, in my opinion, make it something very special and something that's really in the spirit of the whole ethos of sustainability. Should we have a look? We're here in the first entry area, and it acts as a coffee shop, but also somewhere for the community to get together. It's a kind of mingling space. We've looked to incorporate products and materials that really capitalise on that sustainability agenda. These chairs, for example, are constructed out of hemp. Elsewhere, you'll see that we've added planting details, moss walls, and other features to complement what the architect had already designed in to create this fabulous piece of space for the local community. So here we are in the first floor multi-purpose space. It was designed, as the name suggests, to be all things to pretty much all people. It's got a huge glazed aspect to the outdoors. It's designed to be ready to take whatever comes. We've selected furniture which is mobile, stackable, easy to shift. So these big tables fold up and they're all on wheels. The chairs all stack, and we've got details like the easy seating. That's all made from recycled plastic bottles. This is where it all happens for a lot of the community activities. Consequently, it has a polished concrete floor, and that gave us some issues with sound reverberation. So we installed acoustic hanging baffles in between these big glulam timber beams, which of course are a hallmark of a BREEAM excellent building construction.
We started working with Rhino in spring of this year. It was really impressive that Rhino got on board with us so quickly and interpreted our brief really well in their material choices, the fact that they did unusual things to reflect the ecology nature of the building, you know, moss walls, hanging plants. It's these sorts of things that reflect the vision for the building and mean that the design aspirations we have aren't just in the building fabric itself, but have been extended all the way into the furniture and the fit out.
These are the chairs I mentioned before, constructed out of recycled plastic bottles. They have a steel frame, a one-piece shell, and then the upholstered pad. Great product if you're thinking about the sustainability agenda, and actually, they're really comfortable. The Wilds Ecology Centre is as much about the outdoors as the indoors. You can see just by looking around the effort that's gone into the hard landscaping and the design and the thought that's gone into it. Here we've got a space which is completely disabled access, and of course they needed furniture which is going to work in the weather. So this is all weather furniture in a series of colours to complement the overall theme of the space and again accentuate the sustainable aspect of this project.
I think my favourite space in the building is probably the meeting room with the view at the front of the building. It's quite a simple space in comparison to how amazing, you know, the cafe or the garden room is. But I just think because that view is so amazing and that sort of picture window has all the emphasis on it, having that really sort of natural, laid-back furniture choice that meets the colours in the brand for the Wilds, it all just works really harmoniously. And you know, this is really important to us. We need people to hire that space in order for the building to sort of wash its face.
We're in the first floor main meeting room. It's the largest of the meeting spaces at Wilds, and it's got a great feel to it. There's a lot of exposed timber. You've got the glulam beams. It's got this fantastic window that looks out across the development. The piece of space itself is cantilevered out beyond the ground floor space, creating that dramatic entrance to the ground floor entrance point. The room itself, it's laid out, it's got excellent audio-visual connections. It's got a rough sawn oak tabletop with cable management underneath, and then these chairs which are upholstered in the same colour range I think it's a really nice piece of space. It's a good revenue stream for the guys here, and it really ties in with the whole ethos of sustainability that you can see throughout this environment.
We're really pleased with the success of the facility so far. We've had a huge amount of feedback from people saying not only does it meet a need locally, it's providing the sorts of activities and amenities that people want to do, but they love the way it looks. It feels really special at being here, and it makes them feel valued and sort of invited in to sort of participate in the building of the place, community life. So we've had really, really positive feedback. We're excited to programme it for the rest of the year with the activities and the events that are going to make this even more of an impressive space.